Wagwan me G, where I did. You there, I'm a send come here. This a youth here, me I talk about you now. Seeing, on the ground you know. People are saying my saint, him a not saint. You hear me I tell you. People from the neighborhood are saying my saint, him a not saint. You are going now. Him a part of the ratty gang too. So a bad boy for a long time. He nickname him Brown. Brown, yeah. Just get here for a ground a while ago. You see me? Yeah man. I really don't knock this and top this for a long time. You see me? Enough of them come from up a Cambridge, up a post office hill so. A whole heap of them brother. They have some blood clot rifle brother long from Mobile to Kingston bro. You hear me I tell you? Yeah man, no jokes about it man. Real thing me I tell you about. And a whole heap of them up there same way. Still the same way. Real crab up. You see me? Alright, I'm gonna show you a prayer now. See one youth where they kill on one place called Duckets. So I'm gonna say, cause the war them in a war on Cambridge, you know. Cambridge man them in a war right now. Yeah man, from bottom Cambridge, Duckets and Square, but I square they call it square in a war. So I'm gonna say, but the police they know what go on. You see me? Police they know what go on, but the police them a fucking idiot because you what now. The police them a shield some of them. For you what go on now between me and you still. So I'm gonna say between me and you, couple scammer up there, but they feed the police them. You see me? That between me and you.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
See the beauty of being blessed with life every single day. Embrace your experiences with an attitude of gratitude. Count your blessings and prepare for more victories. Today, you have a lot to be thankful for. Find your strength in that. Everything you have and where you are right now was once a desire. Remember to celebrate your growth. Where you are is enough. What you have is enough. What you do is enough.
Wagwan my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. I wonder wagwan for the Saturday soap. I wonder if it full up of meat and can. Anyway, make I give the people them some news. A St. Catherine man who said that voice in his head caused him to stab an elderly woman to death in her home was yesterday sentenced to 10 years in prison. The people need to catch this a case so you understand? Yes man, no discount. Sentences was handed down by St. Catherine Circuit Court Judge Justice Bertram Morris. Kevin Kelly, age 32, was initially charged with murder, but he pled guilty to manslaughter. 67-year-old Yvonne Hamilton was found dead with multiple stab wounds at her home in Glades District in Cayman Bay, St. Catherine in June 2020. Facts of the case that Kelly, who is also from Glades District, broke into Hamilton's house and used a knife and stabbed her repeatedly. He also killed the dog in the yard before fleeing. An investigation was conducted by the Central Village Police, which resulted in Kelly being arrested and later charged. Hola, DPP. I think you need to look at this case also. We know the supposed to wonder why if you are calling the DPP name so much. So we could know what the DPP do. But I can give the paper them some more news first. The case against a St. Catherine man and woman arrested and charged after a gun was found inside an handbag in a bathroom is to head to the gun court on November 11. The matter was transferred to the higher court by the parish judge Tracy and Johnson in the St. Catherine Parish Court. Sharika Dawkins, age 26 and 22-year-old, Raldon Foster, both of Gregory Park, Portmore, was further remanded by Johnson. They are both charged with illegal possession of firearm. Allegations that on November 17, police personnel armed with a warrant conducted a search at a house in Gregory Park, right over the big ghetto. Upon entering the dwelling, both parties were seen in bed. The police reported the search and handbag inside the bathroom and allegedly discovered an illegal pistol. Both parties were taken into custody on suspicion of breaching the Firearm Act. They were subsequently charged with illegal possession of firearm. Yes, people. That is it. Watch it now, make I move on and tell the people them wagwan, other places in the news. A 37-year-old man avoided jail time after admitting to the Kingston and St. Anthony Parish Court that he assaulted his sister because they have an argument over a plate of food. He pled guilty to assault, occasional bodily harm, and unlawful wounding on Thursday. It was reported that he and his complainant, his sister and her son were at home cooking dinner. The man reportedly asked about his dinner, but it was not forthcoming. An argument developed between the siblings, and the man used a piece of metal to hit the complainant, causing a wound which bled. This is over a plate of food. Senior parish judge, guess who, people? Guess who? Our little favorite party shop judge. She have all of them cases there. Asked, I am sorry, the man responded. The judge asked the complainant if she was seeking compensation for the injury she and her child sustained. However, she declined the judge's suggestion, imploring the judge that she only seeking to have the matter dissolved off. I could have him rubbed some time, you know. That's what the judge saying to people. No, I just want it done and over with. We are going our separate ways. That's what the sister say. We get cloth over our head with a metal spoon. Anyway, now, people, make a move on. Hold on there now, people. Me know now wonder why earlier on, me that big up the DPP. The DPP get a big win yesterday, you understand? So when them forget big up, me I go big them up. Me not take them big up. Here wagwan now. Westmoreland gangster Lindell Powell, who received a 12-year sentence for murder, has now been sentenced to life in prison after the Court of Appeal agreed with the Director of Public Prosecution Office that the sentence was unduly lenient. It is the DPP first use of the law that gives prosecution a right to appeal sentencing. A whole heap of people around there sweat now. You understand? The DPP coming for all of you. All of you feel like say, when they get a little discount cause you no plead guilty. No. DPP and our friend them a come fix the business. But for that joke aside still, I'd rather she fan off them head. But when we work with them again, just for now. Here wagwan pa wagwan.
The appeal is allowed. 2, the sentences imposed by the learned judge are quashed and in their stead are imposed. A, count 1, life imprisonment with a stipulation that the respondent serve 20 years and 7 months at hard labor before becoming eligible for parole. B, count 2, life imprisonment with the stipulation that the respondent serve 24 years and 7 months at hard labor before becoming eligible for parole.
He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder. He had been given as sentence 12 years, eligible for parole after serving 10, and we appealed. And the Court of Appeal agreed with us, allowed the appeal, and substituted the sentence for life imprisonment on each count. The first count, he is to serve 20 years before being eligible for parole, and on the second count of murder, he is to serve 24 years. before being eligible for parole, and sentences are to run concurrently. At last, the prosecution, and when I say prosecution, as a matter of law, the case of Harry Daly, it was stressed that it comprises the investigator and the prosecutor. So at last, the pendulum of justice is swinging in both directions, not only for the accused, but also for the prosecution.
Of course, the wider issue that the public should perhaps look at is whether the concept or the idea or the right of appeal to the DPP will in the long run be in the interest of justice in Jamaica, or it may create the opposite effect. And secondly, the question is whether there will be multiple appeals resulting in persons who cannot afford further legal fees being not able to compete with the DPP. The law is in effect. Nobody can go against that or can deny that. It's a matter for us to all adjust to, and we will see down the road whether this will result in more matters going to the DPP or law and order becomes more effectively used to provide justice for all.
From the case itself, the sentence that was imposed was inappropriate for murder, and therefore the Court of Appeal, having examined the circumstances and the case itself, has provided directions for trial judges to be able to impose a sentence that is appropriate for the type of offense, and in this case murder. Life imprisonment, I think that murder should always be life imprisonment with a minimum time of sentence, and in this case it was 24 years. The original sentence was 12 years, once it's murder, it should be life imprisonment, and usually anywhere between 15 and 30 years before parole.
From a law enforcement perspective, we are satisfied with the outcome of the case and the revised sentence, and we believe that justice was served and the type of punishment that was, or the sentence is commensurate with the type of crime that was committed. And so we believe that the effort of the police was not in vain. We are satisfied that the work was done and the sentence represents what we consider to be just.